who are joining us on this crazy journey. First off, I should introduce you to the game. This is Hatoful Boyfriend, or however that is pronounced, which is a pigeon dating simulation, which basically covers almost everything I know about this game. In fact, that is pretty much everything I know about. I know there's a librarian in it, a librarian pigeon. That's pretty much everything I know. So I'm going to pass over quite quickly to my companion for this run through.
Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello. I go by Birdie, and I really like this game. I have played it way too much, which is why I love dragging people through it. Well, I say dragging. People are only resistant at the start when you say pigeon dating sim. Once you actually play it, it's actually a very, very interesting game.
That's already more than I really knew knew beforehand. I do have a very important question though.
Ooh, what's that?
Did you start calling yourself Birdie before or after playing this game?
Uh, I'd say before. I've been the weird bird girl for long before, I'd say. I'd say this came after and only made things worse.
Worse or better?
Oh, better in my world. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's definitely the world that matters. All right. So for anyone who hasn't joined me on one of my streams before, because this is actually a very different hour mark from when I usually do my streaming, so I don't know. Like, I'm probably not going to get any of my normal regulars. I'm probably going to get a completely different set of people this time around. But for anybody who hasn't done this before, I'm streaming on Facebook and on Twitch. If you're on Facebook, you can watch it, you can talk, you can whatever, all of the fun, but I will not see your comments. While I'm playing, the only comments that I can see are the ones that are made on Twitch. So, if you want to influence our decisions in this game, which I am assured that there will be many times for our decisions to be influenced, jump onto Twitch. My handle is FlayerGamesIV. Um, and just join in, drop some comments. I can see we've already got a couple of people watching us at the moment, so if you drop over to Twitch, you'll be able to actually join in to a greater or lesser extent. The other thing that I should mention is that part of the thing that we're going to be doing today is we're going to be giving voices to all of the characters. Does this game actually have any voice acting normally?
No, I don't believe so. Not since last I've played it.
Awesome. So we are definitely the voice actors of this game now. Um, do we have any other parting words before we get started?
Not really. Just enjoy. Let the pigeon love take over. You will laugh, you will cry, hopefully.
My mans, we need sound. I'm retarded. I had the tab muted.
Oh.
those
Someone's been
those
trying
were
to
some
get that
excellent opening words.
butter and
Thank
tea.
you so much, Matthew. Oh,
Well, I guess that means our sound is fine.
yep. Our sound is fine. It is just filled with people who I actually did the same thing a moment ago. I was thinking, oh no, I'm having sound issues, and then I realized no, I wasn't having sound issues. I just muted my headphones because I am a genius like that as well. um, all
Yeah,
right.
same.
Well then, I say we get started.
Ooh,
Ah,
let's go.
new game. Saint Pigeon Nation's Institute. Pigeon Nation Institute.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to Saint Pigeon Nation's. Please enter your name. Well, when playing a game like this, you must always actually There we go. Playing a game like this, you must always call yourself wisely.
Fair enough.
Sod it. I'm wisely Dingo.
Dingo ate my baby.
Yep.
Where did that come from, I wonder?
That's exactly where I came from.
Fair enough.
Should I go with Wisely Dingo or Dingo Wisely? I think Dingo's better as a first name.
Oh, Dingo wisely rolls off the tongue better.
Yeah. Let's do that. My first name will be Dingo. As a fun little factoid, I actually use Dingo wisely for Pokemon Go. I used to help run a Team Rocket faction. International Team Rocket. The biggest one that's still on Facebook at this time. I was the nominal Australian. So I called myself Wisely and Dingo got thrown in. Because Australian.
There.
Alright, Dingo Wisely, is it okay? I'm gonna say yes.
Perfect.
Hatoful Boyfriend includes a powerful visualization module allowing even the birdiest of birds to appear as normal humans when first introduced. Display human portraits. Oh, do we want to do that?
It adds a bit of flavor, I'd say. Just so you can see what your future husbando will look like.
Alright. So long as most of the game plays out as pigeons.
Oh yeah, most of the time it's birds. You'll just, for the first time, see what they look like when they're human.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. We can have all of the crazy people saying they love the pigeon or the human form, whatever.
Yeah.
Crazy people, I mean me.
Hey.
St. Pigeon Nation, a school blessed with extensive curriculum facilities. Actually, we didn't fully discuss how we were going to do the... how do you want to do it? Do we want to do me doing all of the description and all the character playing, and you do all the NPCs, or what? How do we want to do this?
Yeah, we could do that. I can give you some background, but basically all you need to know for this game is that, as with most dating sims, everything matters. So if you're trying to seduce a particular bird, you need to be mindful of where you go, so you meet them more, what subjects you take, and what gifts you give them, you know. So you gotta hone in on your bird like a home pigeon.
Alright, we've gotta be homing pigeons with the homing pigeons. Got it.
Yes.
It's already been years since I entered my ordinary life and walked through these gates. I should probably say, this school is known for one thing in particular. This school is Japan's? No, the world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, the sciences, even sports, all come to St. Pigeon Nation.
Hell yeah.
The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species. Wait, so there's more than just pigeons in this game?
Yeah, there are some variations.
Oh.
Even, I'm not sure if it's DLC, but there are some later expansions that add more birds and a
I may
different
have the
kind of
DLC, I'm not actually entirely certain. I think I do.
Yeah, but we'll get to know soon enough.
I'm often asked why I chose to come here, despite not being a bird. It's a long story. Not every day oh wait, that's for you. I think.
Not every day I see you rushing along like this.
Ryuta! I'm gonna horribly mispronounce names. Usually you'd have... Wait, that's you.
Usually you'd have been ready for an hour by now, Dingo. Overslept?
This rock dove is named Karawa Ryuta. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible, and kind.
Oh,
Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside.
living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know.
I'm just going to imagine a pigeon with a frying pan and a spatula right now. No chef's hat. I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thanks, Ryuta. Oh, the bell already? Come on, we need to hurry to class.
Jeepers, no good being late on the first day.
And so Ryuta pulled me along into the school. Today is the start of a new semester. I wonder what lies in store. Is there a way to lower the game sound a bit? It's a bit loud. Yes! Yes, I can absolutely do that. How is that? Is that much better? Do I need to lower it a bit more? Perfect? Perfect.
Oh, okay.
It was all I could do to adjust to the sound's atmosphere last year. Better make up for all that lost fun. Hatoful Boyfriend, the most splendid and greatest academy of the pigeon, by the pigeon, and for the pigeon.
Oh, definitely.
First term. I love that they use actual photos.
Of course.
In a love heart. I think we're in 2-3. Ryuta and I are in the same class again. Old faces, new faces, a strange thrill fills my heart as I look around at the assembled birds. I hope we all get along. Here's the formulation of many happy memories. Oh, the teacher's here.
Howdy. Good morning, everybody. I'm Danaki Kazuaki, assumed to be your teacher this fine year. I specialize in math and physics. And also some other things.
Ooh. You specialize in sleeping on the job?
Sir, wake up, it's homeroom.
He sleeps with his eyes open? This quail is Nanaki Kazuaki. He's a famously soporific math professor. I'd heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to fall asleep just like that. Apparently, he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show, great minds come in all forms.
I'm sorry. Isn't it a little warm in here? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself, Shirogane. What is the point?
Wow, music just got fancy.
I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be. Oh well, I guess that's that. Hey, that's no good. But he doesn't want to introduce himself.
But we can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse, and we'll all turn into kulaks and dissenters, says the only human in class.
Well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shirogane? Ugh. Shirogane Libel Sakuya.
LaBelle, your name is LaBelle. It seems this fantail is Shirogane Shakuya. His feathers would make any birdie proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends. Yeah, damn, he fine. Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryuta and me. I think this little bird is telling me there's going to be trouble down the line. Lunch already? Today is slipping by so quickly. That reminds me, I've had these books out from the library all summer. I'll return them now. Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly any birdie here. Wow, that was a pun. Huh? Someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Or not. A mourning dove stands in a dark corner staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did you want something from me? He looked away.
Not really.
Pretty sure it was him or I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure?
Yes, I don't want anything with you.
You say that now.
It's the things you're carrying that I'm interested in.
He glances at the desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood? I'm Wisely Dingo, a sophomore. What about you? Oh, right, because Japan, they introduced the last name first. You're...
Nageki? Fujishiro. Nageki. Freshman.
Oh, he looks so nervous. Fujishiru Nageki, huh? Mourning doves are pretty rare in Japan. Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kind of sad.
Leave me alone.
He's reading his book again. Okay, sorry to bother you. I keep meeting depressing people today. What do you mean keep me? This is the first one we've met!
Wow, judgmental.
Now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head to class. Wait, isn't that...
You should have been instructed not to approach me at school. Come on, Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother after all these years?
Are they Russian? Is that... Are the fancy birds
Maybe
Russian?
Yuya is Russian. Don't worry about it. He has not been replaced by Russian spy. Trust me. It's a common accusation. I do not know why they say that. It is slander against Mother Russia. I mean, against France, yes. My brother, you must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please, don't try to talk to me again. I've no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now.
Damn! There's some sibling shit going down.
Hey, wait just a... I guess even if we're in the same school, now what's done is done.
I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I think I just overheard something juicy. The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man, Sakazaki Yuya, is Sakuya's brother? I wonder what the story behind that is.
Hey.
Exclamation mark!
You heard the whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to listen in on you. Eh?
Haha, no sweat, comrade. He tried to stay sexy and suave in front of all you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool.
Oh, I'm a lady. Okay. Good to know. This fan-tailed pigeon is Sakazaki the Yuya, an upperclassman. Never talked to him before, but he's famous or infamous throughout the school. Everybody knows of him.
You're Dingo, right?
How did you...
I know everybody here. Besides, you're the only human. A single poppy in a field of rye. Did you say you were a friend of Sakuya's?
Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class, that's all. I never had thought that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother.
Aristocrat wannabe. He is an aristocrat, actually. The genuine article in the flesh.
Flesh or in the feathers? He is?
He's a bit of pain, so good luck, wannabe. Adieu.
He really is a noble bird. Never heard anything like that about Yuya, though. Probably a twisty business.
That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone.
Yay! Huh? Sir, where's Ryuta?
He said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should go and see if he's still there.
Now that I think about it, Ryuta always did have a weak stomach. I should go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay. Excuse me. Nobody's here. There's no one sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. There's nobody here. Ryuta! No reply. The infirmary is empty. Weird. Did he go home already? Who was I talking to? I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think of it, I haven't been in here much before. Unlike Ryuta, I'm perfectly healthy. Whoa, they've got all kinds of drugs in here. Ethelpar, Trifay, Lucio, Benzene. What do these even do?
Care to find out?
Did you just go Romanian on me? Did you just become Dracula Pigeon?
Do not worry about it.
Doctor?
I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want.
No, thank you. This partridge is Iwaming Shu, the school doctor, and apparently Sugarplum player is his theme tune. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation among the student body. Everybody knows that even just talking to him can bring you down with aspergillus, psittacosis, or even worse things. Are those specifically bird-related diseases or something?
Yes.
Nice. And I never even heard him come in the door. Ninja Doctor!
Here. You don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Did you need something?
I heard Ryuta Kawara from 2-3 was supposed to be here?
He's already gone.
Oh, Why didn't he find me before coming home? Sorry to bother you. I'll be going now. Ah, finally out of that den of evil. Ryuta's already gone home. What do I do now? Oh, I never got around to joining a club last year. Maybe I'll go take a look at some of my options. Is there a literature club? Is there?
You just have to find out.
I think there are clubs for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, bird watching. Wasn't there another one? Anyway, I'll start with the track team. I ran in middle school and it's always funny watching the birds hop around. Oh. Alright. I think their club room is on the ground floor, off to the side. A white dove is having a tantrum outside.
Cool. This is no pudding for a man. Cool. Oko-san rejects it. It is a lie, a vicious falsification.
He's dancing around on the squished pudding. Hey, that's not very nice of the pudding. Puddings have feelings too. What an amazing human portrait. This is Oko-san. He doesn't really look it, but supposedly he's a fan-tailed pigeon, I think. Either way, he's hyper.
Cool. Oko-san has suffered a deception most vile, a wretched betrayal.
Betrayal?
Cool. Oko-san instructed that pudding be provided for new members. Cool, but this is no pudding. Ousted, scorned, betrayed, dragged into the street and shot by those he trusted most.
It's squished and filthy, but the thing under his feet definitely looks like normal store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it?
Cool. Spare the jests, young lady.
Oko-san used wing attack. It's super effective.
Cool. They'll rue the day they crossed Oko-san. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at dawn. He will. Cool. Oko-san must now train to achieve through pudding. Farewell.
And he's gone. He's a good runner, but what does pudding have to do with the track team? And so ended the first day of my second semester at St. Pigeon Nations.
I think we want to choose the class council today. As you all know, this school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want to, you can, but if you don't, then you're free to go home after school. Cool. Oko-san has time only for the track team. It's good. What about you, Shirogane? A foolish question. I already held a position here. Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted.
Damn, that's a jump and a half. Nepotism, ho! Don't we get to vote?
Just coming to school is enough for me.
You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. Wonder what I should do. Do we get our choice? We get our first choice! Join the student council, track team, or library staff. Alright, this is where I start passing the reins over to the people on Twitch. So you guys get a voice in deciding which way we go. I can see we've got a few people on Twitch at the moment, so feel free. For anybody who is watching on Facebook at the moment, track team putting for the win. Nice. For anybody watching on Facebook at the moment, please do jump over to Twitch if you want to join in and decision making, or just have me see your comments, because I can't see comments if you put them on Facebook. There's also a significant delay between Facebook and Twitch, so you know that affects things somehow. I'm also been told that it's very hard for you guys to see the text of what people are saying on Facebook. So regardless, Twitch is always the way to go. If you want to watch these things, if you just want to do it casually, go ahead, watch it on Facebook, freaking awesome. But if you can jump over to Twitch, the handle is Flayer Games, Flayer Games IV. Just put that in and you should find this streaming. Alright, so we have 1 vote for track team so far. We've got at least 4 people watching on Twitch at the moment. Anybody else want to throw in a vote?
This will help determine who you get to date. So, you gotta choose wisely.
Well, we already have a solid vote for the track team. Oh, we have a Triffin. A Triffin voting for the library. Ooh. Alright, we have a tie here. Birdie, do you have a preference? At the moment, I'm leaning towards track team, simply because that was highly entertaining, and I do want to see more of that.
I think track team opens up 2 routes, if I remember correct. It opens up more options, I think.
That's always good. That's definitely always good.
You don't want to narrow down your birdies too fast before they've hatched.
Well, yeah. Alright. Anybody else want to throw in a vote? Right. I think that's enough time. Let's go with the track team. I want to see more of this pudding fellow. Sorry, Triffin.
That's everyone, isn't it? Have fun.
Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend? Math class, gym class, or music class? I feel if we're gonna go for track team guy, I feel like gym class might be the way to go. But you know, we could diversify, see more about what this game has to offer. Oh, we have stats. I just noticed those. My wisdom is 1, vitality is 800, and charisma is 5. If those were D&D stats, I would be terrible.
Really fast troglodyte, I guess.
Yeah. Wisdom 1, are you even sentient? No. Even Triffin's jumping on the Wisdom 1 bandwagon right now. Well, if nobody says anything, 1 plus 1 equals 11. Yeah, it totally does. If only we had +1 in there. Well, if nobody's going for anything, I'm gonna go for gym. Default of gym. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gym! Yep, gym seems about right. Yep. I had to sit out the wing training, but it was fun anyway. Maybe someday I'll be able to fly too. Hello, I am Icarus. Dingo leveled up! Vitality increased by 5! Oh wow, we actually level up in this game. This is amazing. I need to go sign up for track. I want to join the team, but I wonder if Okasan's having a fit again. I'll find out when I get there.
Cool. A dingo appears. Is this a challenge then? Choose your weapon, ma'am, and draw.
I choose my mighty fine teeth. A fit he is having, though not over-pudding. Not really. I want to join the team. Do you know where the captain is?
Cool. He stands before you. Oko-san is the captain, and a faster bird the world has never known.
Falcons? Like, don't falcons?
We don't speak of them.
They are not pigeon enough. I never knew. Oh well, here, my forms. Thank you.
Cool. A dove never refuses a challenge. Commence the entrance examination.
Oh no, I didn't study for this. There's an exam?
Cool, of course. Track isn't daisy chain making, missy.
It could be.
Cool. Oko-san will be your opponent in noble combat. Sprint or long distance.
Long distance or sprint? Long distance or sprint? Well, he is the fastest. So, if we sprint, he'll probably win. But, I don't know, he might like that. If we go long distance, we have a higher chance of winning, but I don't know how he'll take us kicking his ass, if that is the case. Conversely, we're humans, it's a bird. We could probably win regardless.
Well, you never know till you try.
This is true. This is true. Alright. Humans of the Twitch, do we have a vote? Long distance or sprint? First in gets it. Long! That's what he wants you to think. Go sprint. First in gets it. Long distance is getting it. But thank you for joining in, Cobra.
Cool. Long distance. You've got guts. Let us begin. Cool. On your mark. Get set. Go.
How is he so fast? He can't even fly this fast.
Cool. You're still weak, but you've got potential. Welcome to the team.
I got beaten by a pigeon. Thanks.
Cool. That's all, folks.
And so I joined the track team. Who knew doves could run like that? Noom sound. Sitting at home in this cave apparently is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow is the class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Today is the hike. We stop for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? Talk to Ryuta, Sakuya, San, or Kazuaki? Alright, I'm gonna go with first in best dressed every time. So, Sakura? We have a vote for Sakura. I presume you mean Sakuya. Yes? Alright, well, Sakuya's got it. Who are those guys? They're the birds. Sorry, I interrupted you. In a temper, as usual. I lost the first half. Okay. Sakuya is fancy aristocrat dove boy. Ryuto is our childhood friend. San is track boy. And the other one whose name I've forgotten is librarian, I think. The library kid? Yes?
You can't talk to library kid now, so the other one I think is the teacher.
Oh, the other one's the teacher. Wait, can we date the teacher?
Yes, we can. Slightly inappropriate, but...
Yeah. Well, they're pigeons. I mean, is anything inappropriate? I mean, what even is a... Like, what is a pigeon's lifespan? What is the age of consent and maturity for a pigeon?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, in a temper as usual.
Why? Why do I have to come to a place like this and on foot?
Triffin, always date the teacher. Wait. I'm gonna assume, so for anyone who doesn't know, Triffin is a classmate of mine. I'm just gonna assume that he's referring to our teachers at the moment. It's a hike, Sakuya. You have to walk.
For what purpose is exercise? Foolishness. Exercise is for peasants.
No, for fun. You're supposed to enjoy the change of scenery. Look over here. Don't we have a nice view? Oh, right, this is me. Sakuya looks like he still has something to say, but he reluctantly comes over to me. I think maybe he's acting angrier than he really is. Sheesh, what a kid. Triffin, oi, ratting me out. Well, at least I didn't refer to you by name. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend? Math class, gym class, or music class? First in. Jim? Jim has it! Get those gains!
Oh, yes.
Damn you, Matt. It's too hot. I feel like I'm going to have a stroke.
Cool. It is rehydration time. Oko-san wants to go swimming.
Dingo leveled up! Vitality increased by 5! Damn you, Matt. So fast. Wink.
I imagine you're all aware, but... the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do.
Javelin. Sports festival season already?
If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May.
Yay, my birthday. What are you going to do, Ryuta?
I haven't decided, but probably the three-legged race. Some birdie has to. Cool. Oko-san will handle the marathon. Indeed, he will.
You do have a lot of stamina, Okusan. What about you, Sakuya?
You can't possibly be expecting me to run this race, can you?
It is a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? Yeah, the javelin.
How about being a cheerleader? A general, in other words. Very well, leave it to me.
You know what? I've never heard cheerleaders be called generals before. I like it. It should be a thing. I don't think that's...
Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use a help if anybody can still defend. That's all for today.
Ryuta's doing the three-legged race, Okasan's running the marathon, and Sakuya's a cheerleader. Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. Today's the sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Go to the... three-legged race, marathon, cheerleaders, first aid tent, or to the library? What have we got, people? This is up to you.
Do you reckon we have a chance at the marathon? We've been training at the gym.
Look, I reckon we've got a chance. Not a good one, but we've got it. I mean...
Okusan will beat us, but there's always place for second place.
Look, we can win if we have a javelin. We just have to spear
No.
Okusan.
Well, that's not a good way to date a bird, but...
But it's a great way to win a marathon. Triffin has voted for the marathon. Triffin is first in this time. Good work, Triffin. You have the vitality for a marathon. Yep.
You're running the marathon too, Dingo.
Yep. Someone needs to act as female representative. Good luck, Oko-san.
Hoo-hoo. Never worry, never fear. Oko-san never brings up the rear.
On that note, I have a question. Triffin just said you have the vitality for a marathon. Do your stats change every time you play?
Depending what classes you take and what stuff you do, yes.
Well, your starting stats, do they change or are they always the same?
I think they're all the same.
Okay. Swift as the wind, as usual. I think he came in first, but I can't see from here. I'm gonna do my best too. I also have zoom effects.
We're newming.
Zoom. The first barrier was for all students who make it this far. The midterm exam. Wait, we're at midterm already?
Wow, time flies.
Like, first day. Now it's midterm. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well.
Wisely.
Yes?
I don't think you did too badly.
Yes?
Not too... nope, sorry, you did bad.
No! This is what I get for not going to the library and or having a wisdom of 1. No!
Try harder next time, okay?
I disappointed Mr. Nanaki. I'll have to study more from now on. I won't. I'll be a terrible student.
No.
I'd better hurry back to class. Hello, Huh? There's a pile of overturned desks in the middle of the floor. Ryuta is overturned next to them. Oh, damn. Rock doves' underwings and bellies are light, so they look pretty different upside down. I mean, wait, what's going on?
Okusan and Sakuya are...
I look up to see the two of them at each other's throats in the corner. I think we might have a diplomatic incident on our hands. What happened, Ryuta?
Sakuya was making fun of Okusan.
If only they clicked just then. Would have been perfect.
He called him a stupid mongrel who only thinks about imaginary pudding. And he said he was ashamed to be in the same class.
Oh! That's terrible! I mean, Okusan is a nutcase, and I don't know what he's saying half the time, but he really does like pudding. We're not good at defending people.
Either way, Okusan kind of went for the jugular and...
You tried to pull them apart, and Okusan used wing attack on you?
Yep. You're our only hope now, Dingo.
This is what I have opposable thumbs for.
Cuckoo! Okusan will not allow Pudding or himself to be ridiculed. You will apologize. You tell me to take back my word? I shall not. A mongrel like you hasn't even the right to speak to me. Cool! Okosan is not a mongrel.
The battle still rages, and it looks like Ryuta's sacrifice was in vain. I should do nothing because the bell rang? Nope. Side with Sakuya, side with Okasan, or scold them both. What should I do, oh internet wisdom? Okasan? Cobra has voted for Okasan. Triffin has voted for scold them both, but Triffin came in second. Nobody remembers who came in second. So it goes to Cobra and Okasan. Defend the glory of pudding!
Yeah.
Sakuya, that wasn't very nice. Just because you don't know what Okasan is talking about doesn't mean you can start slurring him. Solid.
You? Are you siding with this mongrel rebel? Aren't you supposed to be a human?
No, I'm a giant pudding in human form.
Cuckoo! Okosan is resolved. Okosan will end this now.
And that was the first time we had a student casualty in this school. He drops low and prepares to strike with all his might.
Cool! Giga Drill B!
Okasan is a Pokemon!
Ooh! Yeah!
Did we accidentally get a student murdered? Is that what just happened?
It's fine.
Okasan crashes into Sakuya with a spinning body slam.
Many casualties in the game of love.
Sakuya goes flying out into the hallway, bouncing helplessly. That must have hurt.
Cool! Okosan is a match for any aristocrat.
Triffin is asking, did we switch to Pokemon? Yes. Yes, we did.
Cool. Okosan is a match for the mighty giants themselves.
We call them emus. He puffs up his chest and swags his way out of the classroom like a real gangster pigeon. I feel like we should have had some gangster music on standby for that moment. Whoop whoop, that's the sound of the police. Wait, class is about to start. Okasan, come back, break is over. Today is a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during break. Go to the store, infirmary, cafeteria. So far we have a Yas. Yas is not an option.
Yes, queen.
Cafeteria food! Well, Matthew wants us to go to the infirmary, but Triffin got in first this time. We're fooding it up. Infirmary check on Sakuya. I'm sorry, like 2 votes. I don't. Yeah. Sorry. First in, best dressed, or least feathers ruffled. I don't know what the bird version of that saying would be. I think I'll eat at the cafeteria today. Excuse me, 1 half-dead fried rice, please. Yum, my favorite.
Cool. No, this is wrong. A fake. A vicious lie.
Why is this in question marks? We clearly know who this is. A familiar voice indeed.
Cool. This is not pudding.
How astute.
I know you said, so come on, let's eat outside. We can't horse around in here.
You can't horse around at all, you're pigeons. What's going on? Not that I can't tell by looking.
Sans saw the pudding here and went nuts.
Driven, I regret my decision. It's not pudding.
I stopped him from going on a rampage, but... Ow! Cut it out, Okasan! Cool! Release me at once! My rage voltage is rising!
We need a Pokeball for this guy.
Help me, Dingo!
Leave it to me, or let him go. Matthew was in this time. We're leaving it to me. This is always a bad plan. Sorry, Cobra. Leave it to me, Ryuta. My hunter-gatherer blood boils. Ah!
Ooh, no, the Beast Queen shows her true colors. Pull out, pull out.
That's what he said. Okasan rushes from the cafeteria like a rabbit from a catapult. Is that a rabbit that's been fired from a catapult, or a rabbit that's gone, oh shit, this is a catapult, and bolts?
Either way, an interesting visual. Saved last. Thanks, Dingo.
No problem. All I did was shout at him anyway. I threatened him with a Pokeball.
Apparently that was enough. Now we can all eat lunch without fear of disaster.
Mac hacker type of speed. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend math class, gym class, music class. Oh, we have a different vote this time. We're going to do some maths.
True, we do need more than one IQ, I feel.
Who needs more than one IQ? Name one person who needs more than one IQ.
Not me, mine's in the negative.
I always find myself wondering what the math we learn is good for.
Cool.
Need smarts, you. Shh! Quiet, Cobra. And now... Oh, sorry, that's you.
And now we can draw a line perpendicular to the...
Is this math class or nap time? Dingo leveled up! Wisdom increased by 5! Holy crap, we got smart fast!
Okay.
Today is Tanabata! I've got no idea what that is. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year too, I think. I'll go make a wish. We're smart. Wow, there's lots here already. Any birdie I know? May mother stay healthy this year, and may my stomach get better. Ryuta.
Aw.
Impossible first pas français.
Français. Sacré le bill.
That, yeah.
I have a sneaky suspicion.
I have a certain suspicion as well. Look at how the tiny prints sort of scratch their way at the paper, while the blotches of ink really stir the emotion deep within our organs.
So full of life. Oh, breathtaking.
What should I wish for? Oh, wow.
Well,
I like these
aim
options.
high.
Do we want to conquer the world by force, rule the world from the shadows, or become a famous artist? Wow, we got some collaboration here. Both Triffin and Cobra have immediately jumped on the conquering. We are conquering this world by force.
Ooh.
I wish to crush all opposition that rises before me and rule the world with an iron fist. I meant to say fist. I said fish.
I mean, it's a bird world. Iron fish sounds pretty useful.
Well, birds don't have fists, you see, so they have to use fishes. Iron fish. See, it makes sense. The iron fish is greater than the iron fist. Tell that to Marvel Studios. Slap them with rebels with a fish.
Oh, hello, is that you, Wisely?
Mr. Nanaki!
You should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know.
It's okay, I've got my iron fish.
I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place?
You gonna fall asleep on the way? Wow. I'm sure somebody's thought about, asked that when I've gone somewhere with them. Anyway, yes please or no thank you. Unfortunately, there's no option to slap him with a fish.
No.
Alright, people are saying sure, and yes, people really want us to chill with the teacher. Yes, please.
Alright.
Mr. Nanaki demonstrated some extreme sleeping on the way home. But we arrived eventually.
Extreme sleeping. Your house is very, rustic, Wisely.
I like it this way.
It's wonderful to have a place to come back to, isn't it? Wonderful indeed.
He looks a little sad. Sir?
See you tomorrow. Don't forget your homework.
Oh shit, we have homework. And so he left, a somewhat hollow-sounding farewell echoing behind him. Or was it just my imagination? Don't forget to wake up, sir. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend? Math class, gym class, music class. What should I attend? Music? Music! Everybody wants music! Everybody wants music! I've been placed in charge of the chip ending today. We're smart enough. No, we are not. Our wisdom is 6. If this is D&D stats, we've just crossed the line of actual sentience. I've been placed in charge of timpani today. Last time it was the gong. What am I supposed to be? The musical gorilla? Yes. Dingo leveled up. Charisma increased by 5. Charisma doubled.
We're so charismatic.
Today is swim class. All these damp, tight-clinging feathers are making my heart race.
Cool. Dingo is a human. Can you still swim?
You're a pigeon. Can you swim? Yup.
Cool. Oko-san challenges you to a race then. Oko-san has never swum against a hominid.
So, you're fast in the water as well as on land.
Cool. Naturally, Oko-san is the fastest in all things.
How's your wit? Alright then, let's go. Also, I feel like I missed out on the perfect opportunity for us, a premature ejaculation joke. Fastest in all things. Get set, go! Okasan is running atop the water with incredible speed before the signal has stopped ringing in my ear. That's not swimming!
Cool. Oko-san is victorious. You are slow, Dingo.
And so I learned that I would need to redefine my very concept of swimming before hoping to defeat Okasan. We get our finals back today! I'm not sure I did too well.
Wisely,
Sir?
You didn't do too badly, I think.
Yes?
You... Never mind, you did badly. Sorry.
No.
Try harder next time, okay?
I disappointed Mr. Nanaki. I'll have to study more from now on. I said that last time. It didn't happen.
Hey, we more than doubled our wisdom, so...
That's true. My wisdom did go up from 1 to 6.
Oh yes.
Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seemed long, and sometimes it seemed short, but either way, it's summer now. I should help clean up the club room and check the summer schedule before I go home. To the track club!
Munch, munch, munch.
If we can't be smart, we can be buff. Akasan looks excited. Not angry for once, but still, this is... Ah! What are you doing? The floor is covered in beans!
Munch, munch. Good.
Looks like he's been stockpiling his nutritional balance supplements and is eating them all at once. He certainly seems happy about it. What should I do? Scold him? Join in! Matt, got it.
Oh.
Join? We've got voting. Everybody wants us to join in. Let's eat them beans. Dingo wisely likes them beans. Those look pretty good.
Munch, munch. Yum.
And so we devoured 2 months worth of dietary supplements in one day. Is that 2 months for birds or 2 months for humans? Because that's a significant... High five, squad! It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. A hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. Is this post-apocalypse?
Yes, yes, it is.
Well, damn. So were all these houses built by the birds? Or...
I guess. I think there was like a plague that simultaneously wiped out most of humanity whilst also making birds really intelligent.
Oh, so instead of Planet of the Apes, it's Planet of the Birds?
Perhaps, yes.
I'm going to assume that basically that this is the end result of a crossover universe between Planet of the Apes and Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds.
Fair.
This is my headcanon. A true running girl's way to start vacation. Wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I'm going once the runner's high kicks in. Where am I? I must have wandered out of my usual stomping ground at some point. Which way did I come from? Don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. It's gonna fail you. The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside.
Hey, you.
Is this gonna be Library Kid? Ooh, somebody entirely new.
Oh no, you. Where'd you come from?
Sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. It looks a little bit vintage. How cute. I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that this sparrow isn't just any birdie. I'm from St. Pigeon Nations. I was out for a run and I got lost.
You ran all the way from there? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from there.
Damn! What? Guess that's why my legs hurt. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again.
I like the cut of your jib. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on.
Why, thank you. I am a professional jib cutter. The intimidating sparrow gestures at her scooter. It's a little small, but we should both fit, I think? Oh, hell yeah, ride that! Thank you. May I ask your name?
Toshiba Azami. I sell takoyaki. Call me Azami.
Then thank you, Azami! Do we get a human portrait? Oh, no human portrait. Does the scooter fly? You're a very cautious driver.
Carve it into your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take, and that would be the end of both of our lives. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand.
Oh damn, tragic backstory. There is a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate, I might get home faster by walking. Do you think we'll get there by dawn?
Carve it into your soul. The speed limit for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour.
We're not even going that fast.
Following traffic laws is part of my credo.
Isn't riding tandem against the law too?
That rule is for humans. Birds are light, so one or two more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this.
But I'm not a bird. So we paddled along at Azami's hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. It's still a long time until the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job since I have the chance. I'll get a job? Forget it. Well, Matthew's voting that we get a job. Triffin's voting we get a job. Cobra's voting we get a job. Everybody gets a job.
Ooh.
I think I saw a flyer at the station hiring high school students over the summer. Slave labor. It was the cafe, right? Who are we going to serve at the cafe? Can we serve pudding? It's beautiful in here.
Oh my. Pardon me, miss, but we're not open yet. If you could come back anew.
Oh, sorry, I was here to ask about the job. The proprietor of the cafe is an extremely elegant parakeet. A true gentle bird, without a doubt. This must be what people mean when they refer to a mature attractiveness. All the students at school are young and hyper, and the most dignified birds there are the teachers. The most dignified birds there are the teachers. I can read.
Oh, is that right? Forgive me. I am called Urushihara Kenzaburu. I am the owner of Torimi Cafe.
I'm Wisely, Dingo.
Welcome, Miss Dingo. I hadn't expected a human.
It's alright, we know your wisdom is low. Oh. Are you going to interview me?
I do not see any need to test such wonderful young ladies' desire to work here.
It's because I'm foreign and exotic, isn't it?
And I believe you will be much more capable than I at moving the boxes of coffee and tea about.
Okay, yeah, that's actually a really solid point. I'll be glad to. Opposable thumbs. After all, I am a vitality girl.
Ooh, putting those stats to use. I shall be relying on you for the summer then, Miss Dingo. It is perhaps a little sudden, but could you start tomorrow?
Of course.
I am glad. I shall be waiting for you here in my cage.
Pigeons live in cages?
Tomorrow then, Miss Dingo.
They rule the world and they still live in cages? Today is my first day working at Mr. Urashihara's cafe. I think I'll leave early to make a good impression. With my opposable thumbs!
Good morning, Miss Dingo.
Good morning, sir!
Let me start by showing you where everything is. I'm sure you'll be able to remember everything soon, so please ask if you can't find something.
He shows me around the cafe, explaining everything inside. The shop is small and he keeps everything very tidy, so I'll be able to remember it all.
Well then, what do you think?
I think Wisdom 6 is more than enough for this job. It's very nice. I almost want to move in.
Come now, it's far too plain for a young lady such as yourself.
Have you seen my cave? Actually, compared to my house...
Excuse me? I saw the flyer at the station and...
Ryuta?
Dingo? What are you doing here? A friend of yours, Miss Dingo?
Oh yes, this is Ryuta. You came for the job too, Ryuta?
Yeah, I saw that it starts at noon, so I thought I could fit it in after my other job. But if you've already got the position, then that's that.
Oh, we stole Ryuta's job. Mr. Urashihara, could you use 2 people?
Sadly, my cage is too small to have that much work to do.
I should do the job I was hired for, give the job to Ryuta. What are people saying? I can't type, confirmed? Yep, very confirmed. Aww. OMG, do the job. Alright, Triffin, you've got it. We're doing the job.
Poor Ryuta.
Poor Ryuta. Well, Ryuta's got another job. And, you know, it's not like he needs this money to support his family or something.
No.
I'm sorry, Ryuta, but I really want to do this.
Don't worry about it, Dingo. I've got a couple more places to check. Perhaps some other time. I will be here if you are looking for something later on.
Wow, really expects the turnover rate, huh?
I'll keep that in mind, sir. Have fun, Dingo.
Almost opening time. Kind of nervous, but I'm not about to mess up after taking the job from Ryuta. I wonder who the first customer of my life will be.
Y'all get a new girl, a human.
A budgerigar steps in the door. The first customer of my life, a young man who doesn't quite suit the atmosphere of the cafe. I was hoping for some birdie who'd raise a few more flags, maybe a white peacock. Welcome! Would you like a bath? Or... Is that normal? In Japanese cafes, do they just offer people to have baths with their coffee?
I don't know. I guess because birds will just like eat, go swim, eat.
Yeah, that makes sense. We are talking about birds after all. But still, would you like a bath or a meal? Or maybe you'd like Mr. Urashihara? Bow chicka wow wow.
I'll take Kenzaburu. Hey, wait just a minute now.
Yes! A perfect delayed reaction.
Oh, hello, Rabu. This is Rabu, Miss Dingo, a regular customer. I'm something of an important figure here. See this card? 206 stamps.
How do you fit that many stamps on the card? Amazing. Is he a cafe addict?
Hey, what was with that when I came in?
I've wanted to provoke that reaction out of someone with a Kansai accent since I was a little girl. I don't know what a Kansai accent is. Do you know what a Kansai accent is?
No clue.
Thank you,
Thank
Mr. Rabu. Thanks to you, my dream has come true, and I can die happy. And that's how I died.
Oh. Y'all lost me on the roads out there. Well, that's how it is. Dingo, right? That seat there is my private property. Y'all remember that now. A new encounter in the little bird cage. Today is a good day. I shall make some coffee to celebrate. Please sit down, both of you.
Speaking of coffee. And so the three of us enjoyed an early afternoon pot of coffee. Wait, aren't I supposed to be working? Oh shit. I stayed out on the town on my own, of course. Riding the stormy waves of life alone is what we humans are all about. That and the apocalypse.
Hey, human.
What? It's a punk pigeon. Wow. Suddenly I'm surrounded by a bunch of unkempt pigeons.
You go to St. Pigeon Nations, don't ya? I bet a rich little girl like you gets a lot of pocket money from daddy, huh? Rich little girl going to a fancy school. Thinks she's so great.
Are we about to have a Pokemon battle? I really hope we have a Pokemon battle. I want to use Mega Punch. Darn it! I can't tell them apart! I can pick Ryuta out of a crowd about 80% of the time, but Rock Doves I've just bet all look the same. Do you have some business with me? If not, go away!
Hey, that's not nice.
It's not our fault your parents don't love you punks. Use fly and leave.
Show us some cash first. Cash.
They buff up their chests threateningly. Dumb punks! Picking on girls in the park is a good way to get ostracized for life!
What? What? You little...
They're angry now. My hunter-gatherer instincts can feel a fight coming. 3 pigeons on my own. Can I win this? Slam! Thud! Exclamation mark with question mark. The work of a moment. Some birdie flits forward and in the blink of an eye, the doves are knocked to the ground, twittering in surprise. Looming majestically over the fallen doves is... Azami?
That was close, Dingo. Are you sure you should be out this late? What in the who are you? Me? Well,
Tuxedo Mask!
oh, passing takoyaki.
Nope, I was wrong. It's a Full Metal Alchemist reference.
Takoyaki? Don't screw with us. They're stubborn. Here they come. We're not gonna fix this from a bitch and a human. Take this.
Yeah!
Not done yet, huh? I'll teach you chicks a lesson. Sparrow kick.
So cool! Your sparrow kick is super cool, Azami! I yell in the middle of a fight scene.
Don't relax just
Yes, Veracik, I know. Azumi, fluttering magnificence under the glow of the neon lights, and me, gleefully punching the daylights out of pumpkins. Fighting back to back, now that's trust. I met you all, like, what, yesterday? Like, we have camaraderie here. New Pokemon move, yes. Trade it to your Pidgey. Today is the local summer festival. I think I'll go with some Birdie. Invite Ryuta, Sakuya, Nageki, San, or Kazuaki. That one. Oh, we have a vote for Sakuya. Not Azami. Yeah, we can't take Azami. I feel like we should be allowed to take Azami.
Oh, true.
I'm sorry, Matt, but you just weren't fast enough this time. There will be no pudding for you. We are taking Sakuya. I know, I want Azami too. Sakuya, over here.
You've got some nerve to call me out during vacation. What is it?
Oh, right, you just moved here, so you wouldn't have known. Today's the festival. Let's go together.
Festival? What's that?
You'll understand when you see it. Come on.
What in the...
Shops, food, good fun all around. No puddings.
People can't possibly be eating food prepared like this. It's unsanitary. It's madness.
It's all of the above. Don't worry, there haven't been any reports of food poisoning for 2 years. 3rd years.
So there were reports 3 years ago?
Yep. Guiding the panic-stricken Sakuya around the festival is a little troublesome, but hilarious nonetheless. I have so many questions about the origins of this game. And so the night wears on. Huh? Where did you buy that candy apple, Sakuya? Also, how did pigeons make candy apples?
They had an interesting color, so I thought I would buy one. I'm not going to eat it. I shall take it home and mount it in a case. Time sure flies when I'm in here. See y'all around, Kenzaburo. Oh. Hey, Dingo.
Rabu, finally heading home after staying in the cafe for much of the day, gestures to me on his way out the door.
Here, this is your tip.
It's the tip of someone's beak. Just the tip. The magical candy from the pocket of an old lady from Osaka. That's highly specific. So young men from Osaka can do it too.
See y'all around. Good day to you, Rabu.
I think it is
time to close up. Would you care for something, Dingo? It won't be as good after sitting overnight.
Is there any Tonjiru left?
Of course. Here you are.
Ooh, that looks appetizing. And look, it's a little wizard riding on a bird.
No.
Slave labor. It's enslavement right there. Tonjiru from a fancy cup is the best. By the way, Mr. Urashihara?
Yes?
Mr. Rabu comes here every day, right?
He does, yes.
I wonder what he does. Is he a night security guard or something?
Oh, well, apparently. He's generally out all night. He likes to come here to relax before work.
Budgerigar who works at night?
There are those among us parents who prefer the night. The moon is wonderfully calming on clear nights. Rabu is renowned for being a very careful and reliable driver.
As opposed to Azumi. And here I took him for the type to go wild behind the wheel. Haven't I met another careful driver recently? Oh no, am I going to hook them up? One more week until the end of August. I guess my summer job is over. I'll miss this place.
Thank you for everything, Miss Dingo. It's been a pleasure.
Likewise, thank you for everything, Mr. Urashihara. I think I'll be back here sometime, as a customer. That sounds like job.
Y'all retiring early? Miss Dingo is a student and so must return to her studies with the turning of the leaves.
I haven't even finished half my summer homework.
Doing the last half in 1 week, I reckon you'll do just fine.
I have a wisdom of 6. I got this.
Gonna feel real lonely around here without you, Dingo. Least Konzabaru ain't going anywhere. Naturally not.
Rabu sips from his cup. I think after working here for a month, I can safely say that he accounts for the majority of the cafe's business. Everybody who comes here probably thinks of it as an oasis in the city, an island of soothing parakeet in the sea of urban life. It's kind of a pity that so few people come in. Oh, welcome! Azami, you came!
Can't exactly refuse an invitation from my sweet little protege now, can I?
When did I become your protege? Okay then. Yay! Have a seat, please. Triffin's excited as Azami turned up.
Azami, is that you?
They know each other. Uh-oh. Her expression suddenly hardens. It feels like the cafe is going to burst. Oh no, is this the tragic backstory? It feels like one of those scenes when the retired cop finally faces down the mob boss just before the bullets start flying. This is a tragic backstory! Do you know each other?
You might say that. You disappear one day and then turn up sipping tea in a place like this. Left us all behind, have you? Azami, how do you think I felt these past 6 months?
She looks ready to fly at him at any moment. Azami, I don't know what's happened between you two, but Mr. Rabu is a nice man now. He drives cars and gives out candy. Please forgive him.
Stay out of this, kid.
I'm a little concerned that character references now come down to he's nice and gives candy.
Someone must have fallen for it if it became a trope.
Yeah, that's why all those people who drive free candy vans, you know, are the most trustworthy people around.
It doesn't concern you.
Triffin's convinced he's just yelling out for candy. Well, what happened, Mr. Rabu? I've never seen her this mad.
Since when are you calling yourself Rabu?
Dun, dun, dun. Blaster!
I remember your sexy eyes back then. Used to be a living legend, kid. The leader of the toughest bikers around. Back then, there wasn't a bird on the night roads who didn't know the name of the Blaster.
That escalated quickly.
Your soul. When we stand together, ain't no birdie gonna hold us back. I was young then. to the earth. And we all knew who would have gotten there without a single traffic violation.
Since when do biker gangs obey traffic laws? They often do, actually.
You don't get it, kid. You're still a rookie. You can ride with the law. What? When you ride on the inside. You're pretty famous for your strong ideas. Riding with a soul as wild as any other gang, but never breaking the law. You were my hero. But a hero doesn't run away. And you did. As soon as I confessed to you, you were gone.
Done with the gang tales. On to the love story!
Azami, I can tell I've hurt you. I'm sorry. But
Tension crackles in the air. Only Mr. Urashihara remains exactly as he was when it all started, slowly polishing glasses behind the counter. So, Mr. Abu used to lead a biker gang, and his real fake name is Hozukawa Blaster. This entire situation seems extremely out of place here. Wait, haven't I seen the name Blaster somewhere before?
listen to me, Azami. It's a little late for that. 6 months of tea and cake, and you look like Mr. Fava Bean. But Mr. Fava Bean?
It fits so well!
I don't like Batman. All my love has been burned up long ago.
Azami subjects Mr. Fava Bean to a harrowing tirade over his new physique. At this rate, Mr. Fava Bean won't be able to get a word in edgewise. Has she really stopped loving Mr. Fava Bean? I should bring up Azami's martial arts or Azami's scooter. Matthew has voted for martial arts. Griffin voted for scooter with a question mark. Azami, I don't think you've forgotten Mr. Fava Bean.
What's all this, Dingo?
I think you think about him all the time, even now.
What are you talking about, kid?
You practice your elegant kicking technique every day, right? You've been preparing a special move for your reunion with him, right?
Kid? You're right, I have. Grit your teeth, Mr. Fava Bean. You'll regret jumping me until the end of the day you die.
Vroom! Thud! And so the oasis of soothing parakeetitude was transformed into a scene of avian fury, the wrath of God falling to earth in the guise of a sparrow's legs. I'll decimate my summer homework with the force of a raging bull. Next up is the individual research project. I want to research something that will only take one day, but I don't really have any ideas. Anyway, I'll take a stroll around town and see if I can't find an interesting topic. Sparrow kicks? Is that not interesting enough? Huh? Staying in front of a used bike shop is Azami?
Oh, it's you. Kids like you should head home and get some sleep already.
Are you proud for this, Matt? Matt, you should be. Azami, were you crying?
What are you talking about? Don't make fun of me.
Sorry, but as your protege, I really am worried about you.
Making my half-grown protege worry? I must be losing my edge.
When I look around, her trademark pink scooter is nowhere to be seen. She came out of the used bike shop, which means... No way. Did you sell your bike? If If you're having second thoughts, I'll go take it back for you.
It's fine. This is my way of ending things. And now that it's over, I'll look to the future. This is the way of the sparrow.
If we had gone with the scooter instead of the martial arts, would they have gotten together instead?
Yes.
Matt, you ruined a perfectly good relationship. I hope you're happy. The way of the sparrow. It sounds pretty cool. Goodbye,
Mr. Bobber Bean. It's time for me to move on. Hey, you there. Hold on a sec. You were the guys who picked a fight with my cute followers, huh?
Cute followers.
Get them, bro. Get them.
The gang of bad birdies from before.
So you brought your friends. Chicks like you should be at home washing their beaks and getting ready for bed.
Oh no, again? Always again.
Don't look down on us. We brought our best fighters to pay you back. You better be ready.
It's okay. I have the vitality for this.
These doves are strong.
Ganging up on her isn't fair, you pumpkins. Azami, I'll help too. The pumpkins come at us one after another. In just an instant, the nighttime city transforms into a violent battlefield, or any Jackie Chan movie. Azami lays the smackdown with her magnificent sparrow kick, and I pulverize everything with my fist of fury. We're at a huge disadvantage, but Azami and I pull through and live to see the dawn.
I always thought you were something special. You're pretty strong.
I can't use wing attack, Triffin. I don't have wings. No, I still have a long ways to go.
No, you're already a true sparrow.
Now I have wings. I'm a sparrow? What do you mean, Azami? I'm 100% human.
No birdie's born a sparrow. You overcome obstacles, suffer hardships, but still always move forward. That's what makes some birdie a sparrow.
Yep, biology has nothing to do with it.
Your kindness, your strength, your way of life, everything about you is a sparrow. This day forth, hold your head high and call yourself a sparrow.
I am a sparrow. Azami, I am a sparrow. Sparrow dingo wisely, and no puncture is a match for me. I feel it in my bones, my fragile sparrow bones. I can trust you. If we're together, there's nothing we can't do.
I'll be counting on you, kid.
Yeah! Azami and I formed a new all-girl delinquent gang. Only our souls run wild. Our wild birds embodied that noble spirit as we drove through the night, never once breaking any traffic laws. And so, we became legends of the Midnight Road.
Oh? Ooh, you got an ending.
Really? That was the ending?
Good job. Yeah, there were a bunch of, side endings you could get.
Sweet!
And Azami is one of them.
We got Azami, guys!
Hey.
Nice! Well, that went a lot faster than I expected.
I think this is one of the shorter ones. 'Cause for the, school birdies, there's another year, I believe, at school. But
Okay.
then you can fast forward through summer.
Wait, we're lesbians? Yes, we are
Yeah.
lesbians. We are sparrows. I'm happy with that ending.
We started a gang.
See?
And we took out some pumpkins.
This is what happens when, like, Cobra and Matt were right. They weren't meant to be. We were meant to be. Sparrows equal lesbians confirmed. Wow. So we've been playing for 1 hour and 45 minutes. This stream I normally try and have my streams go for about 3 hours, but it's up to people. Do we want to start a new game? Or do we want to end here? Or conversely, we've got about I think we've got about 4 or 5 people watching at the moment. We could switch over to some games of Jackbox. Oh, we have 6 people at the moment. Well, that's cool because that means 8 people total. We could I could always set up a game of Jackbox and we could have a couple rounds of that.
I do like me some Jackbox.
I'll Matt 200 IQ. We have a Pikachu and an oh hell yeah.
Matt deviously breaking up a couple because he wants to get with the girl.
It apparently is a sound strategy. This is what happens when you talk about martial arts to people.
True.
Alright, do we have any votes? We have an I don't mind either.
I'm game for Jackbox.
We have at least one clear vote for Jackbox. If people want to play Jackbox, we'll be doing it via Discord. We won't do it via Twitch, mostly because I haven't tried running it via Twitch before, so I'm not sure how it would set up. I don't know if there's going to be that 3 or 4 second odd delay or whatever. Jackbox would be lit too. So let's do some Jackbox. We're going to be we'll do Hatoful Boyfriend again tomorrow night. I was planning on doing it tonight and tomorrow night, so we can do another, an entire other plot line tomorrow night. Easy done.
Do you have any autosaves on load?
Let's see. Nope! None at all.
Fair.
We'll be starting an entirely fresh new game full of
Alright.
pigeons. Alright.
Maybe next time we'll have a double-digit IQ.
Matthew wants to do pure maths, pure smarts.
Ooh.
But don't you want to know what the story of the pudding is?
Oh, true.
Maybe we can actually pass.
Pigeon dating sim, but we live our dreams of actually getting good grades.
Yep. Alright. Well then, in that case, we will switch over to Jackbox, over to Discord in a moment. Before we go, thank you everybody for joining us, and for everybody who participated. That was so much fun. I cannot wait to do this again. Speaking of doing it again, so tomorrow night, we're going to be all day, whatever time it is for you guys, same time. We're going to do Hatoful Boyfriend again. But what I'm going to be trying to do is on weekends, I want to try and do these crazy, ridiculous dating sims. So at the moment, I've got lined up Hatoful Boyfriend, the Tank Dating Simulation, the Monster Prom, which is a 4-player competitive dating sim. So I'm going to be looking for people to join me on that one. And I'm also got lined up, thanks to Birdie here as well, the Stalin dating sim.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna try dating the the Russian dictator.
That one, I'm pretty sure. I hope that one has non-nudity settings because there are quite a few things to witness there.
We're definitely gonna have it with the nudity on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, if we're gonna suffer through this, everyone needs to suffer through this at the maximum amount of suffering. Anyway, now, to cover off the points, I mentioned at the start of the stream, but Future streams of this may not be at this time slot. Like tomorrow, it will be at this time slot, but um, future streams will be based on who I have joining me for the voiceover. So if you're interested, drop me a line, give me your availability, tell me which ones you're interested in, or throw some ideas at me. I'm happy with any of those, and I'll find a time that fits. Like we're doing it at this hour because that's what works best for Birdie here. Um, but next weekend, it may be a different time slot. Who knows? We'll see. And there's nothing stopping us from doing like Hatoful Boyfriend again. I have no problem with coming back, every few weeks and trying for an entirely different love line or something. Um, so, anything else? Dark Souls will be starting again on Monday, Tuesday. Life is Strange Thursday, Friday. I think that's everything important. All right. Well, once again, thank you for joining. Thank you, Birdie, as well. This is kind of your fault.
Yeah, my pleasure.
All right. Well, in that case, farewell.